Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Bushnell-Prairie City High School. You're watching mid-century fiber coverage of A-Town sports and Arnold Brothers heating and cooling coverage of Macomb Bomber sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. We'll have Adam Hulett on the camera again today. Thanks for joining us. Night number 3 of the Spartan Tip-Off Classic 2025 edition. The only 2 undefeated teams left in the tournament. Getting ready to do battle right now. It's the A-Town Tornadoes and the Macomb High Bombers. You'll be able to watch all the action right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Once again, want to thank Mid-Century Fiber coming on. First year as the title school sponsor for A-Town Tornadoes. You'll hear them and see their commercials and hear more about them as the year goes along. We're happy to have them on board as our first title sponsor for the A-Town Tornadoes. Of course, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling back with us still here for the Macomb High Athletics. And there is Muddy River Sports' one and only Chris Dewar back in the house tonight. He was here on Monday. Good to see him on a Wednesday evening, as he'll be making the trek, I'm sure, over to watch Brown County or one of the Missouri schools they've got in semifinal action on Saturday. Lucas Andrews, one of the starters. Trey Keenan.
Number 4,
Alex Fouch.
Sophomore number 5,
Riker Darst, a sophomore.
And the senior number 22, Aiden Stromson.
And Aiden Stromson, a senior, did not play on Monday night against Illini West, as he had a little incident apparently in the last football game of the season. Got kicked out, so he had to sit out on Monday night's opening season game. Nolan Hogue starting for the Bombers. Drew Watson, leading scorer and probably one of the top favorites for MVP of the tournament right now. Number 3 tonight is Nick Elby. Little number change.
Senior number 5,
Isaac Linebaugh.
And the 5'10", junior number 12,
Carter Havens.
Jeremy Anderson.
That's our starting lineups for tonight. Once again, it's Lucas Andrews, Trey Keenan, Alex Fouch, Riker Darst, and Aiden Stromson. Nolan Hogue, Drew Watson, Isaac Linebaugh, Carter Havens, and Nick Elby to start for the Bombers. And a quick tip and win for Stromson. Darst will bring it across. We're underway here from Bushnell-Prairie City High School. It's time for the 2 undefeated teams in the tournament to see who is going to take the tournament lead after tonight's contest, or this afternoon's contest. 3 on the way is good for Alex Fouch. Alex Fouch hits the triple, and the Tornadoes lead by 3 early in this first quarter. 7:28 remaining in quarter number 1. 3 on the way by Watson. Can't answer. Tipped around. Finally going to be brought down by Elby. He goes right back to the rack. His shot hard off the glass. No good. Nolan Hogue with the rebound and the putback. Nolan Hogue has his first 2. 3-2 the score here. First quarter action from the Spartan Tip-Off Classic. Night number 3, game number 7. 8 if you count the JV game. Hop in the live chat. Tell us where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. We'd love to see that. Stromson with it down low. Turn around over Elby. Leaves it a little short. Watson with the rebound. He'll go back the other way with it. Nearly had it tipped away. Linebaugh with it. Now to Watson. 6:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Just underway. Linebaugh look. Didn't take the shot. Gives it back from Elby. Now give it go. And Elby gets the bucket to fall. Bombers have the first lead of the night. Nick Elby with his first 2. 6:23. Down low, Stromson forces one up, can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound, stripped away, and Watson comes up with it. Back the other way, the Bombers will go in a hurry. Watson on the drive. Has it stripped away. They're going to call a foul, though, and I think it's going to be on, is that 0, Lucas Andrews. His first, team's first.
Foul on number 0,
6:09 remaining here in quarter number 1. Bombers lead by 1. Drew Watson at the free throw line, shooting the first free throws of the night, hits the first one. Watson gets his first point of the night. And a second.
Watson, good for 2.
Bombers lead 6-3. Girls coach Justin Elby in the house tonight. That's Nick's dad. And rattles one down. Fouch gets another 2. He's got all 5 of the Tornadoes' points, and it's a 1-point lead again for the Bombers. Down low to Watson from Hogue, and Watson's going to go amongst the trees and put it up. Watson's got 4 to lead the Bombers. 5:35 remaining in this first quarter. Right to the hoop, a reverse layup. Good for Fouch. Fouch and Watson doing battle here in this one. There's 4 other points from other Bombers, though. 3, corner, line ball, good. Sports corner 3. Isaac Linebaugh hits a 3. .452 remaining. (11-7) Bombers with the lead. Stolen away by Watson again. He's going to outlet it to Hogue, who leaves it a little short. Now he's going to go to Havens, who lost it as well. Now it's tipped away, and a turnover back to the Tornadoes with 4:30 remaining. Fouch for 3, left wing. Looks wide. A lot of contact. No foul call. Down the court it goes to Elby. He's blocked and steps out of bounds. It'll go back to the Tornadoes. Hightower checks in. Owen Timmons checks in. We'll say hi to Vicky Watson, watching A-Town, and Ed Hightower. I'm sure he's on here. As Colby just checked into the game. Travel almost by Keenan. They're going to not blow the whistle, but it is back to the Bombers, and a 3 on the way, no good. In transition, Watson tried to hit the triple. We're under 4 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Timmons with it down low, outside, Hightower. Now Keenan. Hightower looks to drive. He gets a pretty good lap drive to the basket, gets it to fall. Oh, Darst, excuse me. Darst on the bucket. First player not named Fouch to score for the Tornadoes. I glanced at the hair and thought it was Hightower. Now a steal by Keenan. Outlet down court. Nice pass, and what a layup by Darst. I think that was Timmons that got the pass down to him. Great pass and in stride, a layup. Watson loses the ball temporarily, gathers it back up, but now is in trouble. Timeout, charge to the Bombers. Watson getting close to a 5-second violation. It's going to be a full timeout, it would appear. We'll take one as one. Well, you're watching Mid-Century Fiber coverage of A-Town Sports and Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling coverage of Macomb Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every town has its own rhythm, and here in Abingdon, Illinois, connection is part of what keeps its residents moving. At Mid-Century Fiber, we're proud to call places like Abingdon home, where our team members live, work, and drive the same streets as the people we serve. Because when your connection is built by your neighbors, it's more than service, it's community. Mid-Century Fiber, fast, local, and here for Abingdon.
Welcome back here as we are ready to go after the Bomber timeout. 11-11 with 2:56 to go here in the first quarter. Havens with it far side. Watson back to Havens. Martin is in the game, as is Hobson. Hobson's shot off, no good. Tipped by Hogue, fought for. About to Martin, top. Watson for three. It's off, no good. Another rebound by Hogue. And a foul is going to be called. I do believe it's on Owen Timmons. It is. Timmons first, team second.
Foul on A-Town number 10, Owen Timmons, his first, team second.
Timmons picks up his first foul. Watson. 2:25 remaining. Oh, what a spin move by Watson. Forced one up, tipped around right to Havens, and Havens gets the easy bucket. It's the first two for Carter Havens. Carter's dad and two uncles and mom all graduated from BPC High School back in the day. Christian, Justin Yoakum, Stephanie's his mom, Josh's dad. Been playing at Brown County. If he was at Brown County still this year, he'd be playing in a state title game Friday. Shot off, no good. If all things remain the same, of course. Fouch drives, gets his shot blocked, and it's a turnover essentially back to the Bombers. Havens, Hobson, Watson, Martin in the corner. Approaching the 1 minute mark of quarter number one now. Watson with it, under a minute to go. Kellen Martin drives, kicks it out. Now, nope, he gets it to Hobson. Hobson can't make the shot, and it's going to be a rebound to Riker Darst. 45 seconds remaining. Darst is going to drive, and a little bit of a body check going to be called on Cooper Hobson. It'll be his first, team's first of the quarter. Not a lot of fouls called in this one. Checking in for the Tornadoes, going to be number 1, Carson Slagle, as Alex Fouch checks out with 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Slagle trying to get it in. He's at 5 seconds. They're going to take a timeout. Coach Link says, don't turn it over there. We want the timeout. So it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take this opportunity to tell you this game being brought to you by McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. It provides patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Learn more about physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, athletic training, and our newest offering, pelvic floor therapy at MDH.org. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. And Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling, since 1960, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Keenan, off, no good. 26 seconds remaining. Three on the way, in and out, no good for Martin, and that's how the quarter's going to end.
At the end of one, Macomb Bombers 13, A-Town Tornadoes 11.
We'll take a break. You're watching Mid-Century Fiber coverage of A-Town Sports, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling coverage of Macomb Sports on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Welcome back to Bushnell-Prairie City High School. Getting ready to go with the second quarter of play. (13-11), Bombers lead. Not a lot of scoring down the stretch of that quarter. Will be Bomber basketball to start the quarter. Only 2 free throws shot in that quarter, both made by Drew Watson. Just underway, second quarter. 3 on the way by Linebaugh, who had a 3 in the first quarter. Stromson back in for the Tornadoes. You're watching game number 1 of night number 3. It's the 7th game of the Spartan Tip-Off Classic here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School. Long time running tournament from back when I was in school here. It started, I do believe. So we're approaching the 35-year mark of the tournament. Taking on different, I call a carry, I guess. 7:04 to go in the second quarter. Elby with it. Three on the way by Martin, way long. Darst comes up with it with 6:38 to go. Give a shout out to Patrick Osterman watching games tonight. Carson Slagle gets the bucket, and we're tied at 13. Watson now, 6:10 remaining. Patrick, of course, from MDH. Some of you might remember him from Western Illinois University, Sports Information Department as well. Spent the morning with him. So we've got new MDH. Lucas Andrews and Fouch come back in. Havens back in for the Bombers. Martin takes a seat. But we recorded some new interviews today for halftime interviews here on TSSR. I want to thank Patrick for emceeing those, so you folks won't have to listen to me at halftime for the winter months here. So I want to thank him for that. Down on the baseline, it's tipped out. Going to go to Darst. Bounce went the A-Town Tornadoes' way. Now another turnover. Havens. Linebaugh, foul. They're going to call a foul, and Linebaugh is going to be the one shooting after a huge collision on the far side, but they're going to call the foul on the shooting foul. It's going to be on number 3, Trey Keenan, his first, team's first of the second quarter. Linebaugh misses the first. Hits the second. He's 1 for 2, has 4 points. Thompson trying to get down to Andrews. Oh, my goodness. Lucas Andrews called for a foul.
Lucas Andrews, his second team third. Cooper Hobson in the game for the Bombers.
Cooper Hobson checks in. Nick Elby checks out. Andrews checks out. Hightower back in for the Tornadoes. It's 14-13 Bombers with 5:23 to go. Darst steals it away. A pair of fives going at it. Darst going to go to the free throw line. Linebaugh picks up the foul.
Isaac Linebaugh, his first team first. Darst
Bombers' first foul with 5:16 to go in the first half. Darst's going to shoot the first free throws of the night for the Tornadoes. First free throw is off, no good.
Kellen Martin in the game for the Bombers.
Kellen Martin checks in. Linebaugh checks out. Good crowd here tonight for game number 1. Game number 2. Darst hits the second. We're tied at 14. Saved in. What a play by Darst. Hightower comes up with it, gives it to Darst. Down the corner, three on the way. Short rebound to Hogue. That was Fouch with the three. Game number 2 has West Prairie and Illini West, and it's BPC and Illini Bluffs a little bit later tonight. BPC will play these two teams Friday and Saturday. Friday it's Macomb, Saturday A-Town. Three on the way by Hogue is no good. Darst with the rebound. 4:30 remaining. Hightower travels. Offense has been at a premium today. Watson with it, trying to double him. They got him trapped, but he gets it out to Hobson. Good recovery. Approaching a halfway point at quarter number 2. Watson's going to find his way to the hoop, leaves the layup short. Timmons with the rebound. A-Town. Hightower. Fouch for three, off no good. Timmons was there, and that's going to be outletted by Hogue to Watson, and his layup's good. Drew Watson gets his 6th point, and the Bombers lead by 2, 16-14. Three on the way off by Darst. Ball tipped around. Hogue comes down with it. Martin's going to drive, loses it. Keenan pushes it back the other way. He nearly lost it. Spin, puts the shot up, foul, and it's off, no good. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. Nolan Hogue is going to pick up the foul. His first, team second. 2:58 remaining. Keenan at the free throw line. Shooting 2. First one's no good. Hayden Katz checking in for the Bombers. Got the mullet. It looks like maybe a little start of a mullet going on there. Missed them both, did Keenan. It's still a 2-point game. Lead to the Bombers. 2:53 remaining here in the first half. Hobson. Timmons is going to pick up foul number 2. That's the second on Timmons, 4th on the team. Bombers will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Cooper Hobson at the free throw line to shoot 2 here for Macomb. First one's good for Hobson. Bombers have made only 1 field goal here in the quarter. Tornadoes made only 1 field goal. They had both went 1 for 2 from the free throw line prior to Hobson's. He makes them both. And he gives his team a 4-point lead. Stromson comes in to replace Timmons with 2 fouls. Elby checks back in for Macomb. There's a pick and roll. Looked like it was open. They're way too late. Now outlet to Watson. And counted and a foul. I believe it was Hightower trying to get there, but just didn't get into position. It wasn't on 3. It should have been on 11. Keenan's like, why was it on me? That's who they called it on. Watson gets the and one. Seven-point lead now. A balloon effect going on for the Bombers as the Tornadoes I want to give a shout out to Wyatt. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Corner 3, Darst short. Rebound to Hogue. 1:38 remaining, stolen. Stromson gets it. That's going to come up to Keenan across to Darst. Wyatt's headed to Elmwood to watch the A-Town girls playing a title game in the tournament there. So good luck to the A-Town Tornado girls. You've already been able to watch one of their games. Hightower, the right-handed layup from the left side, falling away. Can't get it to fall. 1:10 remaining. .50 seconds left. Hogue with it, 10-foot line. They'll go left side to Elby, 40 seconds left. Watson probably could have had a reverse layup, gives it to Hogue instead. It's off, no good. Stromson with the rebound. Outlet to Slagle. Over to Darst. Darst is going to drive on Katz. Shuts off, no good. 20 seconds left, still time for a shot. Plenty of time. Watson gets the shot up and in. He's got 7 in the quarter, 11 in the game. It's 23-14. Foul on Elby, I believe. Havens is going to pick up the foul, his first. Team's third. 2.4 seconds left. Might see another foul here possibly if you don't have anybody in foul trouble. Give him a Keenan banks it in. Three-pointer good for Trey Keenan, and the Tornadoes needed that in the worst way. He missed 2 free throws earlier, but he gets the 3 there. Cuts the lead to 6 at 23-17 at the half. You're watching Mid-Century Fiber coverage of A-Town Sports and Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling coverage of Macomb Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll step away. Here's one of our new halftime interviews from MDH, our title sponsor for TSSR.
We're at halftime. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. Our guest, MDH President and Chief Executive Officer Bill Murdoch. Bill, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate being here.
If you're looking at your job and trying to summarize what it's like to be a CEO at a hospital in West Central Illinois, I think it was one word that keeps coming to mind is nonstop.
That is correct.
How would you describe your job just using nonstop?
Well, I think nonstop because we're daily facing a lot of challenges in healthcare right now. And not only here at MDH, but our competitors and everybody in the region is struggling with rural healthcare right now.
But not just locally, but also nationally, too, the challenges that I think we face as a small rural community hospital. There's a lot of similarities as far as the challenges that we would face, but also that others would face, that you really got to keep your attention focused on.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only are we watching what current regulations are going to affect, but we're trying to get out front of that and try to help shape some of that policy out there for our rural partners.
Now, we don't want to just say there's challenges, but I think we're also trying to be proactive, too, and trying to have a positive approach. Looking at recruiting, let's use that for an example. We've talked about before where you get whether it's a physician, a nurse practitioner, any staff member, clinical staff, get them here on campus. One of the positive, we think we can sell them and know we can sell them on culture here at MDH.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Once we get them here to MDH, they take a walk around the campus. They visit with a lot of our staff. Even community members are a big advocate for MDH. So yes, culture is a big thing for potential candidates that come in and take a look at us.
When you're talking recruitment too, and it's not just your staff members who are out of college, done with their education, we're having to start earlier and earlier in that process, even going down to the high school, just to educate students to show, hey, there's a lot of really good jobs available in healthcare right now.
Right. Yeah. Not only are we trying to recruit for today to fill a lot of vacancies, but we're going deep, like you say, into the school system to recruit the next generation of caregivers for our local hospital.
Well, just as a reminder for our viewers, when you're looking at the staff members and those who have medical privileges at MDH, start with Dr. Tim Biagini. Dr. Biagini is born and raised in Macomb. You got Dr. Michael Waters, representing Fulton County, VIT area. You've got Dr. Olivia White, Warsaw and Hancock County. Mm-hmm. But you also have Dr. Mary Kathleen Lockard, Bushnell-Prairie City and McDonough County.
Yeah, excellent physicians and providers. They do a great job for us here at MDH. And like you say, they're homegrown. They are very passionate and compassionate with all of our patients to make sure they get the best possible patient care here at MDH.
And those are just a few of the staff members. I know we have more with ties, not just in McDonough County, but surrounding West Central Illinois region. They can also help to sell about the quality of life here in West Central Illinois, because I really think that you get somebody coming from out of state and they're like, do we really want to live in a rural area? They come here, they experience Macomb, and they know this is a place where I would want to move and help raise a family. Yeah,
and what we've started recently too, not only am I the primary recruiter, but also we've got a group of physicians, and the group of physicians that you mentioned too, Pat, they do a wonderful job selling that candidate on our healthcare that we have here. They just do a great job, and it makes my job so much more easier having them on board.
All right, let's stay talking about recruiting. Or any updates that you can share?
Yeah, we partnered with Carthage Hospital to recruit a orthopedic surgeon here, and he's coming sometime after the first part of the year. But that's kind of, we find out there's a lot of synergies if we work together and try to do those recruitment, and it looks appealing to the providers that are taking a look at us. So we're excited about that, and hopefully that partnership will continue on as we move forward.
And in orthopedic as well, we got another one coming on board following residency in 2027.
We do. Yep, we have Dr. Mitchell Parker is coming in 2027. Just spoke with him last week. He's super excited to get started here. He's got a lot of great ideas. I think he's just going to knock it out of the park here for us.
What are some other area of needs that you see the hospital when it comes to the recruitment?
Oh, we have a lot of needs, really, Pat. And, our primary focus is probably family practice, and then we do orthopedics after that. Orthopedics has been a big void for us for some time. We're also trying to recruit another obese provider as well. So we got a lot we're working on right now.
A lot on the plate. Let's change gears a little bit, Bill. Let's talk about artificial intelligence, a lot that's been in the news, and I know something that you're really keeping a big focus on and reading the latest national news. How has AI, and even though we're only using it just a little bit right now, how has AI helped MDH?
Yeah, AI, yes, that's a very good question. AI has been very positive for MDH, and we're not looking at it as a replacement tool for the workforce. We're looking at it for a workflow, work process improvement, becoming more efficient, and the providers, they really love that technology. It helps them document better. We're using it heavily on the revenue cycle side because the insurance payers are using AI to deny claims, slow up claims, or just reject them altogether. So we're using AI on the front side to battle the big insurance carriers. So it's been very advantageous for us to implement AI, and I think we'll be very bullish on it going forward too. We're seeing a lot of other great products that are coming out. It is expensive, but there's also a lot of efficiencies that we pick up as well.
Even though you talk about the cost of it, if it can help with the operations side and pay for itself, essentially, that's something you really got to take a look at.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer if it pays for itself, and it's usually the payback's pretty reasonable. Time-wise to do that, so why not do it and just get more efficient at what you do.
Looking at the organization overall, if you are out in the community, and you do a lot out in the community, meeting with businesses, meeting with organizations and people, what are about 4 to 5 strengths that you see MDH being a leader in healthcare throughout West Central Illinois?
Oh, goodness, yeah, of course, OB pops right to the top, right? So we're really the only OB provider within a 60-mile radius, and we want those babies to be born here. We have Dr. Tim Biagini, as you mentioned earlier, just a great resource, a gastro guy that does a lot of colonoscopies here in the community. Dr. Locker, and we got Dr. Segura too. She's another young provider here for us that does a great job with pediatrics. Of course, Locker's with pediatrics as well. Olivia White, she's an up-and-comer general surgeon that is just now getting her feet underneath her, and will do a great job for our patients. And
I would also throw in there, too, a lot of our specialty departments as well. I mean, with Dr. Sparks in ear, nose, and throat.
Yes.
We've got sports med and rehab, the community pharmacy, which opened in January of 2025, which really helped make 2025 an eventful year, but also a very busy year for everybody in the organization. Those are just a few of the other great supporting departments that help make the organization what it is. Yeah, that's a great point, too. And then also add on to that, we got a new CT scanner, our second, so we have redundancy there. And then we also got the mammo machine that just came online here a few months ago that was supported by the hospital foundation. And then we have a DEXA scanner as well. So we have a lot of new great technology here, right here locally, that our patients can receive without going other places to get that care. And another thing that you've really emphasized a lot, we're the ones that are here for the patients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year. That you're absolutely right. We're providing critical care to everybody 24/7, 365 days a year. When our competitors are closed, we are here to take care of their patients for them. All right, before we close out, I got to ask you one final question, and we have to ask this, I think, every time that we have an interview with you. How's your hunting been? I really enjoyed the hunting, but my aim has really been off the charts terrible. So, and that's pretty much par for me. It makes for great stories, and my lies get even bigger when when I miss a lot too. So, yeah, no, just got back from a pheasant hunt, had a great time out there. It was cold, but just a great group of guys that we go with out there, and just a lot of camaraderie that we really enjoy out there. Well, good luck during the rest of the hunting season. We want to hear some more stories. Yeah, about the time my aim gets better, then the season's over. So that's the way it goes every year. That's the way it goes. Yeah. Bill, thanks for joining us at halftime. Thanks for having me. Second half action returns after this timeout. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
And welcome back to Mid-Century Fiber coverage of A-Town sports and Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling coverage of Macomb High Bomber Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Thanks for joining us tonight. 23-17 at the half. Coming out in the third quarter here, it will be Tornadoes basketball to open the third quarter. We'll extend it, and away we go. And a steal right off the bat by Hogue. He hesitates, puts the left-handed layup up and in, and the Bombers get to extend their lead. Hogue gets his 4th point. Looking at some scoring quickly for the Bombers to lead all scorers. Number 1, Drew Watson, has 11 points. There's a turnover. 4 points for Isaac Linebaugh. There's a floater by Watson. Bombers coming out hot here at the start of the third quarter. They lead it by 10, their largest lead of the game. Fouch with it. Fouch now. It was Andrews to Fouch. Fouch had 7 in the first quarter, didn't score again the rest of the half, but he gets 3 back. It's back to a 7-point advantage. 2 points for 4 other players for the Bombers. Jump ball, possession to the Bombers. Coach Link having a conversation with the official on the far side over there. There's a turnover, and Havens is going to pick up a foul. And a technical. Foul is on Linebaugh, and then a technical on Linebaugh. That's 2 fouls on him. That give him 3 fouls.
Technical foul called on Bombers number 5.
Fouch going to shoot 2 technical free throws here. First one's good. Linebaugh takes a seat. He might be there a while as Coach Anderson less than impressed with the technical foul. Fouch hits the second. It will be Tornadoes basketball. Ricky Watson still in the live chat saying, come on, A-Town. They've cut the lead to 5 and have the basketball. Chance to cut it to a 1-possession game. Lucas Andrews with it on the inbound. 6:38 remaining. Hogue had 2 points in the first half. Havens, Elby, and Cooper Hobson had 2 apiece. Bombers were 6 of 7 from the free throw line in the first half. Keenan drives the hoop and gets fouled. Foul is on Hogue. It'll be his second. Team's 4th. It's actually team's 4th because the technical's a foul also. Keenan hits the first. He was 0 for 2 in the first half. Second one's in and out. It is a 4-point game. 7 points to lead his team for Alex Fouch in the first half for the Tornadoes. 3 points for Trey Keenan, who hit a 3 at the buzzer. Havens drives in, out of bounds, off of Havens. Nope, sorry. It's going to be off of Riker Darst. The official pointed the wrong direction inadvertently. Oh, Havens broke free late. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by Trey Keenan. It'll stay with the Bombers. 6:04 remaining in the third quarter. Martin, Watson, double teamed into cornered over there. He's in trouble. Gets it to Elby. Double dribble. Timeout charged to Coach Anderson and the Bombers. Their second timeout. They'll have 3 timeouts remaining. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Welcome back to Mid-Century Fiber coverage of A-Town Sports and Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling coverage of Bomber Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 5:54 to go in the third quarter. Looking at the rest of the scoring for the Tornadoes in the first half, it was 5 points for Riker Darst. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 points for Trey Keenan. He had a triple right at the buzzer. He was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And then 2 points for Carson Slagle. The Tornadoes were 1 of 4 from the charity stripe in the opening 16 minutes. They're already 3 of 4 here in the third quarter. Four team fouls. Even though they got 3 on the board, the technical counts as a team foul. Stromson picked up his dribble. Gets it over to Keenan. Keenan wanted to go to Stromson, couldn't get it down there. He's guarded by Elby in the post. Stromson again with Elby on him. Now here goes Fouch. Stops at the free throw line, extended. And Fouch is going to get called for the illegal screen. That'll be his first foul. Team's first of the third quarter.
Foul on A-Town, number 0, Lucas Andrews, his third.
Oh, excuse me, it was Andrews, not Fouch. Andrews picks up his third. It is the team's first, though. Hightower into the game. Andrews takes a seat with 3 fouls. Havens. Elby, it's 27-23. Bombers scored 4 very quick points to start the quarter. They led by 10, and they have went cold for the last 2 minutes or so. Elby tries to change that. He missed the shot. Hightower bringing up the floor for the Tornadoes. 4:30 remaining. Keenan in the corner. Gives it off. Got knocked away, gathers it back, gives it to Fouch. Alex Fouch, the senior. Kicks it out to Stromson. Kicks it across Keenan. Now to Darst with 4:08 remaining. The Tornadoes slow things down a little bit. Havens just outside the 5-second count area. There's Hightower. Missed the shot. Stromson with the rebound. Keenan, step back 3. Nope, his foot was on the line. Darst gets the rebound. It was a long rebound, and it went over Watson's head. Stromson, nice pass to Hightower. And the Tornadoes have cut the lead to 2. Hightower gets his first 2 points of the night. Down to Hogue. Kicks it out to Elby, over to Watson. Watson tries to spin, can't find an open shot, has to kick it out to Elby. 3:17 remaining. Havens had his pass tipped. It went out to Hogue, though, so all's good for the Bombers. Man, Fouch all up in the grill of Martin there. Had a handful of jersey and no foul called. Lob down to Havens. Havens is fouled by Darst. That'll be the first on Darst, second on the Tornadoes, with 2:57 to go here in the third quarter. 27-25. Havens, who has 2 points, going to be shooting his first free throws of the night. Bombers have not scored since the first opening minute of the quarter. And it's off, no good. Still haven't scored. Timmons comes in. Hobson comes in. Elby goes out, and Stromson goes out. Second one's good. And a scoring drought comes to an end for the Bombers. They still have scored just 5 points here in the quarter. They led by 7. Fake pass, shot up, off, no good. Timmons with a rebound. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession to A-Town. 2:35 remaining on the jump ball call.
Ball possession, A-Town.
Havens is going to pick up. That should be bonus. That should be bonus, counting the technical.
Foul on Bombers number 12, Carter Havens, his second team fourth.
That's not their fourth, it's their fifth. Havens picks up his second. Hogue had a foul early. 2 fouls on Linebaugh. 1 on Havens. And there was another one, maybe 2 on Havens, actually. Hightower, 2-12. Fouch can't get the finger roll to lay in. Hogue to Watson, leaves it short off front iron. Hogue with the rebound and the putback.
Basket number 0, Nolan Hogue.
Back to a 5-point game, traveling for Keenan, who came down in a weird way, couldn't get stopped.
Carson Slagle enters the game for A-Town.
Slagle into the game for the Tornadoes. 1:53 remaining here in the third quarter. Hobson, Timmons showing. There's Watson for 3. Nailed it. A sports corner 3 for Drew Watson. And the Bombers explode back to an 8-point advantage. A-Town had several attempts to get it below 3. And there's, Kellen Martin going to pick up the foul. That could have very easily been a charge. That's 5. Nolan Hogue being a good captain, taking a chance to talk to the official right there about the push that he saw. Fouch missed the first. Makes the second. 33-26. Bombers lead by 7. Watson pump fakes, drives, shot up off, no good. Probably an ill-advised shot there. 1:03 remaining. Lucas Andrews. Oh, what a pass to Keenan. Great cut without the basketball for Trey Keenan. And it's 42 seconds left. Bombers may hold for one shot here, up by 5. Now running the offense. Fouch is going to pick up the foul. His first, team's third.
Foul on A-Town, number 4, Alex
24.8 seconds remaining. It'll get into Havens from Hogue. Bombers lead by 5. They have the basketball, looking for one shot to end the third quarter here. Watson with it, picked up by Andrews. He'll put up the 3. It's off, no good. Hogue with the rebound. It's off, no good. And Hogue is going to be called for the foul. His third.
Foul on Bombers number 0, Nolan Hogue, his third.
Keenan will be shooting 2 free throws with 2.8 seconds left.
And into the line.
He is 1 for 4 from the charity stripe. First one, good.
Good for one.
2.8 seconds left. Second one good as well. Shot by Watson is up, off, no good. Watson slips and falls as this is starting to get a little physical, you might say. We'll take a break. You're watching the Spartan Tip-Off Classic on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every town has its own rhythm, and here in Abingdon, Illinois, connection is part of what keeps its residents moving. At Mid-Century Fiber, we're proud to call places like Abingdon home, where our team members live, work, and drive the same streets as the people we serve. Because when your connection is built by your neighbors, it's more than service, it's community. Mid-Century Fiber, fast, local, and here for Abingdon.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back as we move to the fourth quarter here. 33-30 the score. Bombers with a 3-point lead, but they turn the ball over on the opening possession. Hightower comes away with it. Goes outside, Darst for 3. It's off, no good. Rebound to Hobson, goes to Watson. Watson goes, pushes one up. And a technical on Drew Watson. Watson gets the technical. Team's first. Coach Anderson giving his team the what for, but Watson said something to the official. He was not happy with the fact he didn't get a foul call. Keenan misses the first free throw. Missed them both. 7:31 to go. Timeout on the floor going to be called by the A-Town Tornadoes. Be a 30-second timeout, I do believe. Nope, it's a full timeout. This game being brought to you by Ron Ebby Auto Sales, with locations in Macomb and Augusta. With 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Ebby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit ronelby.com to check out their inventory. Also, Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's original local sports bar. It's Sports Corner at 124. Stop in tonight. If you're here at the game and you're going home or you're looking for something to eat tonight, go in. It's $1 wing night tonight at Sports Corner at 124. Also, steak night tomorrow night. Get that famous ugly steak tomorrow night at Sports Corner at 124. You can catch all the WIU games as well. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Also, Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief 2 times a week. Publications can be mailed directly to your home. They also still have the Community News Brief free edition. You can pick it up at locations in Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, and, of course, Macomb. So after the technical and after the timeout, now nice give and go, or actually wasn't a give and go. Stromson for 3, nailed it. And it's tied. A Sports Corner 3. Stromson gets his first bucket, and it is 33-33 with 7:08 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Hogue with it, gives it off to Martin. That was telegraphed. Keenan cut in the lane. He puts the shot up and in, and the Tornadoes have their first lead of the ball game. Keenan gets the bucket. Timeout, Bombers. It's a 30-second timeout. Bombers are down to 2 timeouts. Tornadoes still have 3. This game being brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. And M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store is M&B Furniture. They're a mainstay in the community and offer free delivery within 40 miles for everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one. Stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at www.mbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. Bombers have the basketball, 6:48 remaining, clock running here in the fourth quarter. Watson has it. Linebaugh, who hasn't, there's Darst, is going to get the reach-in foul. That'll be his second. Team's first of the fourth quarter. Watson has only 1 foul in the game, and it's a technical he got just a few moments ago here at the start of the fourth quarter. A-Town leads for the first time, 35-33. Actually, they led 3-2 also, but that was it. First time since the first quarter. Hobson down low, comes out top. Linebaugh, pump fake, drives, little floater, left it well short. Hightower comes down with it. Isaac thought he was going to get some contact there, and it never came. Stromson looked at the 3 again, didn't take it. This time it's Andrews. Over to Darst, 6:03 remaining in the basketball game. If the teams hold serve, this is for the championship of the tournament right here. Both these teams 2-0. They're the only undefeated teams in the tournament. Everybody else has lost at least 1. BPC 0-2. Everybody else 1-1. Actually, Illini Bluffs is 0-2 also. Stromson wanted the 3, didn't take it. 5:25 left. Tries to drive on Hobson. Pump fake, puts the shot up. Counted and a foul! Aiden Stromson is going to get an old-fashioned 3-point play attempt.
Foul on Bombers, number 22, Cooper Hobson, his second, team's second.
Hobson picks up his second foul. It's the second of the fourth quarter for the Bombers. They're down by 5. Aiden Stromson at the free throw line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Good.
Johnson makes the and one and extends the lead for A-Town.
A-Town up by 5 now, 38-33. Hogue to Elby. We haven't said his name much tonight. Watson. Watson leaning, trying to draw contact, does get the foul that time. Fouch is going to pick it up. That'll be his second, team's second. Watson will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. 5:02 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Missed the first one. He was 3 for 3 coming to the line before that. He's got 16 points in the game. Second one is good. First point of the quarter for the Bombers. Maybe that will get them rolling a little bit here. Stromson with it out at the 10-foot line. Keenan going to drive. Blocked from behind on Hogue. Trailing. Stolen by Stromson. Dumped to Keenan. Basket for Keenan from Stromson. Keenan's got 4. That shot's off, no good. It's going to be 40-34. Jason Arthur hopping in the live chat. Thanks for joining us, young man. Hope all is well. Timmons in the ball game. 4:15 to go. It has been all A-Town as Watson leaning all over Fouch as they walk down the floor. 4:05, nearly halfway through quarter number 4. Darst with the basketball. We are at the halfway point now. Fouch gets it to Timmons. It's lost, bounced around, outletted to Havens. He's fouled hard by Darst. (40-34) the score. Darst picks up his third foul. Havens is going to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight. The Bombers have not scored a field goal halfway through quarter number 4. They're 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Havens missed the first.
Cooper Hobson in the game for the Bombers.
Hobson back in for the Bombers. Bombers 7 of 9 from the free throw line in the game. 7 of 12 for the Tornadoes. Second one is good. That was through 3 quarters. Havens hits the second. And it's 40-35, a 5-point game now. Fouch. Man, that's a lot. How can there not be a foul there? Jumper good for Darst. He's got 7. The lead extends to 7. That may be on Andrews. They're going to call on Keenan. Boy, that was as clean could be up top. Keenan's like, what do I got to do to not get a foul called on me? That's his third, team's third. That was Lucas Andrews with the body down low, I felt like, but I think he was fouled, but I don't know that I agree who it was called on. Free throw good by Watson. He's 2 for 3 in a quarter, making 3 for 4 in a quarter. The Bombers have scored 4 points in a quarter, all of them from the free throw line. That's a kick from Havens. It'll stay with A-Town. 3:18 to go. It's a 5-point game. Keenan Fouch gives it to Timmons. 3:05 remaining. 5 with the basketball. That was Darst. Now 3 minutes with 0 with the basketball. That was Andrews. Okay, I'll stop doing that now. Just seemed like the right thing to do for a few seconds. Time continues to run off. Up by 5. A turnover. Thank you, Mr. Shootman. I appreciate it. Into Hogue, and Hogue gets the first bucket of the fourth quarter for the Bombers, and they're down by 3. Inbound to Timmons. Now to Darst as they push it up the floor to the Tornadoes. And Darst got trapped under the basket, got up in the air. A chance for Watson to tie for 3. No good. He gets his own rebound, though. Trapped in the corner. And a timeout called by the Bombers. It is a full timeout. They will have 1 timeout remaining. 2:05 to go in the basketball game. It's 42-39. The Bombers trail the Tornadoes. You're watching Mid-Century Fiber coverage of A-Town Sports and Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling coverage of Bomber Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We appreciate you guys being here. Been a fun one thus far. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. The Tornadoes took the lead early in quarter number 4. Now they're trying to hold on. They did get a turnover in their last possession after holding the ball for quite some time. It's going to be Bomber basketball out of the timeout. Watson called the timeout. Trapped down in the corner with a couple guys much taller than him. Was concerned. It's the second time he's called a timeout today while being trapped and unable to get rid of the basketball. So here we go. 125 seconds left. Hogue to inbound. Hobson does the loop. They're going to give it to Isaac Langbaugh and set up the offense. Down by 3. Hogue with it. Gives it to Havens. Havens to Watson. Watson, the biggest threat from the three-point line for the Bombers. We're down to 148. Hogue. Now Havens. Back to Hogue. Hobson. 1:35 remaining. Just a one-possession game. Hobson down low. Stolen away by Fouch. He steps on the line. No, it's possession back to the Bombers with 1:29 to go. Scoreboard has the Bombers in. Hobson looked at the 3, didn't take it. Watson now backs it out past the 10-foot line to the circle midcourt. 1:20 remaining. The Bombers have had it since 2:05. Nearly lost it. Down low, Hobson's open. Shot up and in. It's a 1-point game. Cooper Hobson gets the bucket. 1:04 remaining. Full court pressure from the Bombers. Ton of shoulder block action going on there. Maybe a bit more of a flop than needed, but that was definitely a push-off from Fouch. Skip to the corner, Hightower. 47 seconds left. Stromson with it. Back to Hightower. 42 seconds left. Keenan, layup, good! Trey Keenan gets the bucket. He's got 6 in the quarter. 32 seconds left. Bombers down by 3. They have the basketball. Drew Watson with it. This is for the championship of the tournament if everything holds true from here. Hightower up guarding Linebach, still on Watson, Down to Hobson. Hobson shot off, no good. Keenan with a rebound. Bombers got a foul with 10 seconds left. And Hogue is going to get the foul. Stromson's going to be at the free throw line for the Tornadoes. That's 4 on Nolan Hogue.
Foul on Bombers, number 0, Hulett Hogue, his 4th, team 3rd.
Oh, it's only the 4th foul.
Andrews in the game for A-Town.
Lucas Andrews into the game. Timeout on the floor.
Timeout, Tornadoes.
A-Town takes the timeout. 2 remaining for them. 1 remaining for the Bombers. 9.7 seconds left. Bombers trail the Tornadoes by 3. You're watching Mid-Century Fiber coverage of A-Town Tornado Sports and Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling coverage of Macomb Bomber Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Thanks for joining us. It's been a good one. Pretty much all the way through. The Bombers led by as many as 10 in the first half. They were never able to open it up in the second half. Finally, after much struggle in the middle of the third quarter from both teams, A-Town took a lead early in quarter number 4. They led by as many as 5. And with 9.7 seconds left, it will be Tornado basketball under the Bombers basket. Both teams now in the bonus the rest of the way. They still don't have the A-Town, and I don't know how that's right. I could be wrong, I guess. Into Keenan, and a foul by Havens. So it is not bonus yet. Now it will be bonus with 8.7 seconds left.
Carter Havens, his 3rd, team 4th.
Darce to inbound. Trouble getting it in. He's got a timeout. He'll take it. With 8.7 seconds left. 44-41. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
30-second timeout.
Every town has its own rhythm, and here in Abingdon, Illinois, connection is part of what keeps its residents moving. At Mid-Century Fiber, we're proud to call places like Abingdon home, where our team members live, work, and drive the same streets as the people we serve. Because when your connection is built by your neighbors, it's more than service, it's community. Mid-Century Fiber, fast, local, and here for Abingdon.
And welcome back. Mid-Century Fiber bringing you A-Town Sports. Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling bringing you Bomber Sports. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 8.7 seconds left. A-Town gets it in. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tornadoes. Watson got a hand on it. 7.7 seconds remaining. 1 timeout apiece for the 2 teams. And a foul by Havens. Fouch going to be walking down to shoot free throws with 6.7 seconds left. Fouch is 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Bombers, for all intents and purposes, needing to miss both of them for them to have a chance. Here's the first. It's up. It's good. The senior drains it from the free throw line, and it's a 4-point game for the Tornadoes. This one will ice it. Second one, nothing but the bottom of the net. Alex Fouch, the senior, gives the Tornadoes a 5-point lead with 6.7 seconds left. Watson down the sideline, puts up the shot. It's off, no good. Gets the rebound, puts up the shots. There will be free throws coming here. It won't matter because it's a 5-point game. But there was a foul called. So there could be free throws coming here, but it's for all intents and purposes doesn't matter. It's a 5-point game. They are not going to shoot them. The Bombers don't get the free throw attempts. The Tornadoes go to 3-0. The Bombers fall to 2-1. 46-41 the final. A-Town gets the win over the Bombers. If A-Town can win their last two, they're guaranteed the championship of the Spartan Tip-Off Classic in their first year here in it, in recent years at least. And we are finished with game number 1. Chris Frankhauser will be here for games 2 and 3. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with some scoring and stats right after this. You're watching Mid-Century Fiber coverage of A-Town Sports and Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling coverage of Macomb High Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough District Hospital.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back here as we do some stats to end tonight. A game-high 19 points and a loss for Drew Watson. He was 6 of 7 from the free throw line. 8 points for Nolan Hogue. 4 points for Isaac Linebaugh. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Carter Havens, 4 points, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. 2 points for Nick Elby. 4 points for Cooper Hobson. He was 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. The Bombers finished 11 of 15 from the free throw line. In the win, a team-high 15 for Alex Fouch. He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 14 points for Trey Keenan. He was only 3 of 8 from the charity stripe, though. 2 points for Carson Slagle. 7 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line for Riker Darst. 2 points for Colby Hightower. 6 points, including 1 of 1 from the free throw line, all in the fourth quarter for Aiden Stromson. And A-Town finished 10 of 17 from the free throw line in the win. Once again, a final score, 46-41. The final here from BPC. Game number 1 is in the books. A-Town in the driver's seat for a tournament championship. We'll be back with Illini West and West Prairie next here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.